Hi to Bitchute and everybody else in the remaining social networks. This is Dark King, and welcome back to another live reaction. Today is Boku Academia, chapter 336. What you know when I see it. So it appears that Boku Academia is on the cover of Shonen Jump. Neato. Also, it would seem that after seeing it a bit more, the indications that the Traitor is one of the invisible kids. Well, possibilities, we shall see. Alrighty. So we got a new top 10 popularity. Not in the cover. Alrighty, interesting. Each with an animal, which actually fits kind of well. Alrighty. Okay, so no title yet. This is gonna be good. And we back off. We start off with class 1A training. I wonder how. Alrighty. I wonder how to concentrate my fire over endeavors, and I can get and I can get it to right concentrating now too. By getting sweat spheres, I can fire off multiple shots at once. Nice. That's how my move cluster works. From here on out, all my moves are gonna get even stronger. Okay, that's funny. You can see Izuku with his hair scorched because apparently he actually got hit. It takes me time to really start sweating. That's why I'm in my winter suit. But freaking hot, it wears me out quickly. Troiku, too, he gives off a completely different vibe than before. Alright, I'm still getting the hang of it. My control over my left eye should have caught up to my right side now. Yeah, that's a good point, because Shoto spent years purposely ignoring his fire side. It was weaker, because he didn't have as much practice with it, obviously. Alright, make my right and left halves into one. Cough, cough. Alrighty, so that chapter is villain. My oh my. You know that authors, all authors from before, yeah, are the villains goes to as a super weekend right now, and Gyatomaki is still sedated and confined, right? Okay, so since Tartarus was destroyed, they actually built a containment silo for him. Will this work out if we find all for yeah, all for one? The day of the battle closes in. The heroes are training hard. You're short by 3 points. That's 3 of them. First of all, we probably won't be able to find them. Yeah, as we know, they're overseas, so not much they can do. Even though we found the normal laboratory, Shigaraki's hideout, in the research facility, we were never able to locate everyone after his initial escape from Tatra's post Camino. In terms of escaping and hiding, that Balzac face freak is unparalleled. Alright, so flashback or then let's get this over with. Secondly, don't make focus right back up. Alright, in the previous battle, Shigaraki is still incomplete, right? And from our side, we've lost a lot of heroes too. So, if anything, the chances of us winning are still 50-50. Yeah. And finally, the villain will be the one to decide when the battle starts. Even if the Quark search were destroyed during Shigaraki's bout with the American forces, we would still be on the back foot. That's why we're throwing out so many people at the problem. We have to at least try and influence their actions. I'm going to head out as soon as I get a recon. Not I! We! Oh, that was die hard. Right, but even despite that, I love how Boku still has the singed hair. Anyway, despite that, it's alright for me to go outside with everything that happened earlier. To some extent, Uraka's speech was able to alleviate some of the tension from within both heroes and people on the shot here. Embarrassed. So in the end, no matter how much we force them into a corner, for one is still out there somewhere laughing at us. Oh my, oh my. Alright, ever since the Kunga Mountain and Jack Hospital battles, he lost his entire jovial demeanor. Everyone else was the same too, though. There is no other choice. I got another order for him. It'll be fine. Just keep pushing to him, as we've been all along. Even if you're being monitored, it'll just be described as normal action in your daily life. Alrighty, this is a blind spot from surveillance, right? It'll be fine. Ever since Midoriya came back to us, I haven't seen you smile even once. I'm worried. You did just as of an order that Camino, didn't you? You have to do as he says. So we'll be killed otherwise. Hyuga? Oh my, oh my. So, it was him. Yeah, I thought as much. Not that it was him specifically, but that the invisible thing was too obvious. Too obvious. Alright, even before entering this school, you've been listening to his orders properly. In the training camp too, you managed to inform him about where it was taking place without getting exposed. Pahan, but we aren't doing this because we like it either, but it's a way to ignore his orders. That's a lie, right? It has to be. Halakun is... Halakun is... So, he's a spy. Go figure. Alrighty, what did nothing else other than your happiness? You get... Do you want to be like everyone else? Yeah, because being different is really scary. My, oh my, he was born Chlorkless. So, guess now we know what happened to Izuku if he went to the dark side. Well, not quite. Izuku has to be a brain to just be used like this, but the point stands. By the way, when I say too big a brain to be used like this is, Upper One will have more uses for him than just being a spy. Alrighty, blah blah blah. But without a Quark, we don't want you to be stunned by everyone else. It wanted you to live out your dreams just like everyone else. If we knew this would happen beforehand, we wouldn't have done it. Not in a million years. But the moment that you got your quirk from All for One, you were already under his influence. And once you have anything to do with All for One, there is no escaping him. Someone needs to tell teachers. It was so painful all this time. Took every ounce of my willpower to prevent me from exposing myself. I was crushed by the immense guilt of all this time. I did everything I could to appear brave. When All for One was captured at Camino, I was thought that this would be my chance, that I could finally be like everyone else. Yuga, please forgive us. Please forgive your foolish parents. I just want to protect Mount Papan. I don't want to let you die. I beg of you. Please save us, Yugen. So, oh boy, and it's Suzuku. There's something from Akuru, so I came. Something about the trade being you, Ayama-kun. Oh boy. So, she went to him before anyone else. What are you talking about? You must have misheard something, surely. Ayama-kun. You couldn't. Oh, I couldn't say anything at that time. Oh, Ayama-kun. Stop. I can't. Not to you. Right, Ayama-kun, you were the one who looked the most depressed after the battle at Gunga Mountain. I figured something was up, and I came looking for you. Yes, funny why. Only we wanted to be an equal. The USJ incident, here you go, at a training camp. I helped them, Hiraki-kun. I'm a scumbag villain. Alright, especially the true Deku will. Alrighty, so. Guess I saw that coming, though. Let's face it, of all the possibilities why the traitor there would actually be a traitor, this was honestly the most likely one. So, Ayama was born quirkless and got a quirk from All for One in exchange for his loyalty. My, oh my. Though, an interesting thing is, shouldn't the heroes know he was born quirkless? I mean, that would be the kind of stuff that would appear in the medical records. Now I saw well, his parents seem wealthy, so unless it would have been from a private doctor and they sworn him to secrecy. But yeah, interesting. Alrighty, so the traitor is revealed, and we now know the reason. And well, the fake of last time was also an interesting one. But alrighty, so now we know. Now we know the reason, and now Deku knows as well. Now what? Alrighty, people. Yes, there's gonna be that. On the right side, we know he wasn't doing it voluntarily. Still, it doesn't make it any easier. Anyway, people, with that in mind, I'm gonna leave it here. We have to wait and see how this develops. And until then, I've been Mr. Masadi, so don't forget to watch, ring the bell, you know the deal. Till next time, I'll see you around. Ta-ta!